Hey guys, when you're dealing with some of these cars that are peanut prone, you can get a lot of different stories on how to solve it or do whatever. Prep is key, but I can tell you, without reservation, depending on what film you use, if you're using some of this Asian crap, it feels like rubber, and there's several companies out there that put it out, rebox it or do whatever. It may be something that blocks a ton of heat and does all that stuff, but you ain't gonna fool me into putting it on there and me having to redo it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, here's the thing. If you want peanut-free job on cars that's prone to peanut, 98% of the problem is in shrinking. This is a dry bar soap. You can just get your choice or whatever, but I just rub it on here dry. This is Zest. It's just a powder. You don't have to add no water to it or anything. You put it on here. It's like shrinking with baby powder, but also shrinks like you can wet check it before you even finish it up. I'm gonna show you the rest here in a minute. I'll show you a little bit of the action during the job. Thank you guys. Okay guys, this is the car we're attempting. You know, when we talked about peanuts and peanut prone stuff, so here's the thing. Most of it is in your shrinking technique. I've done shrunk the driver's side on it. A lot of it's where you split your shrink line at 50-50, 60-40. Depends on whatever works for you in what particular car. But to do a stress-free shrink is how you want to do it to keep from getting peanuts. So I'm gonna blow some hot air up under this, and I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna evenly shrink this thing all the way across. We're not got real high heat and not just real high fan speed. We're just doing a controlled, even shrink. And I'm pushing this down as I go so it locks it in. Try to keep the fingers as plentiful as I can, so I'm shrinking more of a broad area. But like I say, a controlled shrink over the whole glass. And I do everything that I can without a card. Then my final swipe is with the card, and I lay it down. And the soap method that I put on here, the dry soap, it almost works like you're wet checking the film as you do it. You can back off a little bit so they can see, not that far, just about a half a step is all the way up on it. You can almost 100% tell. You see, come and zoom in on this. You see that little spot right there? That's where they will be a peanut if I don't correct that, because it's not laid down. So in order to correct that, you'll push some film up there on it and shrink that out and draw it out of it, and then bring it down. And you just try to push those down. A lot of folks say, well, you can over shrink it. Of course you can if you shrink it in the wrong direction, but if you don't shrink it enough, somebody goes in there halfway and just wants to throw it up there and speed shrink it and run through it and say, I'm super fast. That's all good and fine. Them wicked and sticky guys can fight them peanuts if they want to. I'm gonna say one and done, and I'm gonna shrink it one time, use one piece of tint, and I'm done with it. So, only time there's any profit in waste is if you work for the garbage company or a shit squashing plant. All right, now just stay back that way. You ain't gotta get way up here. Now for the top half up here. Introduce a little heat up under the film so we can puff it up so we can shrink the whole area and not just a couple of fingers. And that, my friends, is going to be a peanut-free back glass Dodge Charger. Thank you, guys.